Hello everyone and welcome to our Q2 numbers release. We're actually just coming out of a high octane Dashera celebration in India. This is the beginning of the festive month here, and a large portion of the Cipla universe got together in India to celebrate this so it's a high energy month, and I think we've backed that up with some really good numbers coming out of our last quarter. Sales grew almost 16%. We've clocked over 6,600 crores and EBITDA came in at 26%. All of this is due to the 27,000 people who come to work every day at Cipla. What a phenomenal amount of commitment we've seen from every one of them in addressing the challenges that the environment poses and their own commitment to work. So thank you to all of our vendors, our partners, but most importantly, all our employees who make this happen, who've really made this happen. Our India business was off to a good start in this quarter again. We've grown by double digits, close to 10%. I think the growth in both our branded prescription business and our trade generics business has been very strong and higher than market. But on CHL, we've had a little bit of a seasonal pattern shift that was quite reminiscent of the similar data we've seen in the FMCG industry. And I think that led to a little bit of softness in the numbers there. So overall, India reported 10%. We're close to now the 3,000 crore mark, all three businesses put together. This was sometimes the revenue that Cipla had many years back in a single quarter. So there's been good growth of this trajectory. The US business reported another high at $229 million. Very solid execution behind product families there. Our pipeline continues to grow. We are going to be disclosing filings as they happen, but we are quite happy with the way that the pipeline has grown. The emerging markets business came in at slightly short than what we had expected, but I think there's likely to be good traction in the upcoming quarters in the business there. And both in the API business and the South Africa business, I think both those businesses are doing relatively well. South Africa grew 12% in the private market, which actually is also a very high number considering the several quarters that we've seen in the past. We are the number 2 prescription business there, the number 3 business in the market overall, and the endeavor is to grow that rank as we go forward. I think there's been good progress in our remediation of quality at the sites, and we obviously need to be inspected by the FDA as well before we can say that the remediation is complete. At the same time, so happy to report that the company's been adopting technology significantly. We had our first drone delivery in one of the hilly terrains in India, as well as the amount of effort that's going into automation and other IT improvements. So we're proud of that, and I think the teams are working extra hard to make sure that we continue to be Cipla for the future and mean a lot more to our patients, employees and families. So thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you in the next quarter. And for those of us who are going to be in the festive celebrations in India, happy Diwali. For those of us who are going to bring in various other festivals, good festive period to you. And obviously we'll be speaking after the New Year, so Happy New Year everyone.